Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction. Back again today with my girl, Angelina Jordan. New one. New surprise, right? And I'm not sure what the context is, but it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that we have new music from Angelina. Original music, huge fan of her original music. Let's check it out right now.
Take me or leave, 'cause I am me unapologetically. I'm feeling fine on me, all my. There's no better place to be. I think it's cool looking a smile now. How did I go out of style? Wow, just be magic, let them have their good energy. Carefree, don't cost a dime. The only limit is the sky. It's our time. You don't wanna miss it. It's our time. You don't wanna miss it. It's your moment in the spotlight. Hey, about time to shine. It's our time. We bout to turn it out, so you should take it. It's a little bit lighter.
Woo! Fun! Just like all the songs that I've heard on her EP, she's really dialed in so perfectly into what kind of music she wants to create, and she's creating it. Not only is she creating it, she's creating it in a fantastic way. These songs are so good, so well crafted, so well produced. And here I see again that she co-wrote this with Tora Stinson and John Levine, who were the same two co-writers in the last song that I just reacted to, which was Good and Goodbyes. So I love the vibe that these three create together. Several drool-worthy moments in the low range there. I just love how she dips down, and it's a whole new world in that low range. She has a very energized low range. There's lots of power and substance. That low range has so much power, it's like it could just pick you up and carry you along. Then of course she had these little these little slides in there too, in a nice softer tone. There's a little ta-ta-ta, like a little stuttering effect at some point. I loved it. Just so much style, so many little bits and pieces in Angelina's vocal performances that you're just like, they're shiny. They're shiny little bits and pieces that it's like going on a treasure hunt and finding a little jewel here and a little jewel there, and they're all over the place. Let's go back and find a couple of those spots.
Take me or leave, 'cause I am me unapologetically.
Take me or leave, 'cause I am me unapologetically, right? On the words I am me, the way the melody is written is just I am me. 3 executions of the same note. But she doesn't sing I am me straight across like that. She adds just the tiniest little up pitch. I am me. And that's Angelina's brilliance in the first phrase of this song. Just how much more impact those words have. I am me. The way they are emphasized and the way she sings it there. And then that unapologetically, woo, just gets to that heavy, strong, chesty low range that I said can lift you up, pick you up, and carry you. That's how strong it is.
I'm feeling fine on me, all my. There's no better place to be.
So even then on that F sharp down there, a better place to be, that time she sang it in a breathier tone. Nevertheless, there was so much fullness to the sound. Amazing.
I think it's cool looking a smile now. How did I go out of style? Wow.
Yeah, and right there were the slides I was talking about. Just so much style that if you have to strip it away sometimes to appreciate it. The melody is just da 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 da. But you can hear how much she brings to it in her vocal performance. So much flavor.
Just be magic, let them have their good energy. Carefree, don't cost a dime. The only limit is the sky. It's our time. You don't wanna miss it. It's our time. You don't wanna miss it. It's your moment in the spotlight. Hey, about time to shine. It's our time. So you should take it.
And there was that little ta-ta-ta-ta take it. Yes, the stutter that I was mentioning. I love that. It could have just been, come on and take it. But again, ta-ta-ta. It just gives it something special. This chorus, when the beat drops, when the beat kicks in, it almost has a bit of a Latin feel to me. Okay, continue.
Make you feel good deep down in the soul. Tell me you're gonna go. Come on. It's our time. Bring your friends and I'll bring mine, and we'll dance the night away. Celebrate, oh me, oh my, just another lovely day. We'll shake the floor and raise the ceiling. Let this music do its healing. Sunshine bright, bask in the light and chase the gray away. Carefree, don't cost a dime. The only limit is the sky. It's our time. You don't wanna miss it. It's our time. You don't wanna miss it. It's your moment in the spotlight. Hey, about time to shine. It's our time. So you should take it. We wanna make you feel good deep down in the soul. Tell me who's gonna go. Come on now.
Woo! Okay, there's 15 seconds left. I hate to stop it there. But yeah, the da-da-da. C sharp, D flat, let's call it. You know how I was saying like Angelina's a low range could pick you up and carry you? Oh, same thing up here. These notes have so much power. Power and resonance. Like there's a lot of oomph to her sound up here. When it overlapped going into the chorus, gosh, it was so strong, but it was far back in the mix. That's my only complaint. I get why they wanted to put the chorus up front, because after all, it's the chorus. But that ad-lib, well, what I have to do is wait for the live version. That's when we'll really hear that ad-lib out strong. Nevertheless, let's just go back to that ad-lib real fast. Before we go back to it real fast, it's the same note, I think. Yeah, it's our time. But listen to the bend. She's way below the pitch on the it's our time. And that is, again, what makes this vocal so dynamic, so interesting, so engaging. It's touches like this instead of it's our time. Yeah, it's okay. But those bends, starting low and stretching up to those high notes. Whew.
The only limit is the sky. It's our time. You don't wanna miss it.
Yes.
It's our time. You don't wanna miss it. It's your moment in the spotlight. Hey, about time to shine. It's our time. So you should take it. We wanna make you feel good deep down in the soul. Tell me who's gonna go. Come on now. We wanna make you feel good deep down in the soul. Tell me who's gonna go. It's our time.
So fun. I loved, again, that huge slide at the end. Slide up Oh my gosh. And then everything cuts out and it's our time. Just that light little stacked vocal on both sides here. Such a fun way to end it. That last little like light vocal, it's like a little echo of a very, very loud statement. It's our time. So again, just like I mentioned last time on Good and Goodbye, we've got a theme happening from Angelina. It's all about empowerment. And this song continues in that vein. Empowering message. It's our time. I think specifically we're talking about Angelina's time, but she's being inclusive here. Now, one thing that is interesting about this song, like Angelina's angels will be sure to let me know. Like, did you know that this was coming out, or did this just pop up as a surprise? I do follow her on Instagram, but I don't get on Instagram every day, so it's very possible I missed any little hints about this coming out. But one thing I find interesting here is that the comments are turned off. I really can't imagine why the comments would be turned off unless, you know, there's a purpose for being kind of vague about this. Like, is it part of a new album? Is, you know, it's kind of fun to have context. It's kind of fun to know what the plan is. But you all have mentioned in the comments that she's turning 18 in just a few months. So maybe we'll know more about Angelina's plans then. In the meantime, all I can say is she is just cranking out fantastic songs that really complement her fantastic skills as a vocalist. She has so much artistry. She is really one of a kind. Always a pleasure, AJ. Keep them coming for all of us, please. Hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, take these off. Hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. If you really enjoyed watching this with me, I'm always super thankful when I see the super thanks come in. Of course, you can support me on Patreon, and I'd like to give a big shout out to Frank and Capstan. Yeah, you can also find me on Instagram. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time. And that's when I will really hear that ad lib. That's when we'll really hear that out. Oh my gosh. That's when we'll really hear that ad lib out strong.